Crop damage because of frost freeze concerns into May? It's possible. Unfortunately for the state of Michigan, let's break it down. So here's a look at our Friday morning lows as we head into May 1st. We're getting a pretty cold plunge of air coming down out of Canada, and this could stick around for a little while. Look at some of these lows away from the lake. We could be talking some upper 20s, a little further into northern lower Michigan, but down where the growing season has actually started, we have things in bloom, we have apple trees with flowers on them. We could be down into the 30, 31 degree range, maybe even some upper 20s locally as well. That could go all the way down near the Michigan, Ohio, Indiana border. So lots of folks going to be feeling the effects of this. Again, this is Friday morning, May 1st. We could even have some numbers edging below freezing into the thumb. But notice the closer you are to the lake, the better chances are that you stay over that 32-degree mark because of the water temperatures there. So again, that was for Friday morning, May 1st. Let's go into Saturday morning for May 2nd. We're having some pretty cold air come back in again. This time it might be even a little bit colder for some of us. So look at how far south, even into Grand Rapids, we could be having some areas go all the way down, perhaps into the upper 20s. Now, this could moderate a little bit. Some models are going about 31 degrees instead, but notice we have some very cold temperatures that, again, could be causing some agricultural issues across the state now that things are starting to bloom. And then, of course, we have the fact that planting season has been slow because of all the water in the ground. It's just looking like an extra tough start to the year for our farmers. Now, this is into May 3rd. We don't have as big of an area possible for seeing those impacts, but we could still have some folks, again, in the interior part of the state away from the lakes, get down into that 30, 31, maybe even 29-degree range. Let's go a little bit further forward now and just see what we can see. This is the GFS model, by the way. We do warm up nicely in the afternoons, but even into the morning of the 4th, could have a couple spots getting into that frost territory. And then even beyond that, we do keep those nights cool, but we do have some warmer conditions coming, which is good news. Unfortunately, another punch of cold air coming for the middle part of the month could bring back some more frost freeze concerns even as late as the 8th into the 9th and maybe even into the 10th. So is this normal or abnormal, right? Let's take a look at when those average last freezes are. Now, this doesn't take into account when things bloom early. This is just average. So you can see northern lower Michigan, obviously that is much later into the month of May. Those darker purples are indicating all the way past Memorial Day in some cases. But down to the south, we typically see that around the early to middle part of May. You can see Ottawa County about May 3rd, Kent County May 7th, and then so on and so forth. So typically that's why we have the Mother's Day rule to the south and the Memorial Day rule off to the north.